Hey guys, welcome to Cubing with Jagger. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to scramble and solve the Polaris cube. Getting into the scrambling portion of it, all you need to do to scramble the Polaris cube is turn each corner so that it looks like this. And it does not matter which way you turn them, they just all need to be turned at the same interval. So now that you've done that, that can unlock these cube moves. So you can do that mixed with corner turns in order to scramble the puzzle. And while I'm scrambling, I wanted to tell you why I wanted to make this tutorial, and that's because when I got this puzzle, I was really excited to try to learn how to solve it by myself, but the farther along I got, the more frustrated I was getting. So I just wanted to look up a tutorial and just figure out how to do it. But there weren't any out yet since the puzzle was so new. So I had to tough it out and figure it out myself, and I wanted to save you guys the trouble of having to do that yourselves. So now that we have our Polaris cube scrambled, we're going to go about this a lot like a cube. So we'll find that we have this corner, which is white, red, and green, next to the white face. So if we just put the white, red, and blue right here, we can just do that by moving it down and over to here. You can just get all of the pieces next to each other so that you have the white face and a layer around like this. Don't worry about the centers right now, we'll deal with those later. So now what you want to do is find out what case you have on a cube. So in this case, I have, I believe, this case, which is where you have headlights and opposites. So all you need to do is, after you've found out what case you have, do the appropriate cube algorithm for it. So I'll just do that quickly. Alright, now we can see that that put all of our corners correct relative to each other. So just know that. And now we've come to this step, getting the centers into place. So I do know an algorithm for this specific case, which switches these two and these two. And all that is just 3 sledgehammers, but I'm gonna do it the beginner's way for the purpose of this tutorial. So I'll put all of my corners twisted at the same interval, and you can kind of see that there's orange on this face, white on this face, red on this face and stuff. So in order to get white opposite of yellow, we need to move yellow up to the top. So we'll just do that by holding it in the back, doing a sledgehammer, and rotating, doing another sledgehammer. And now we can see what case we have. So again, we just do this by moving all of our corners back next to their correct face, or at least relative to the other corners. So now we'll see that we have an H-perm, or opposite colors for every side. So either you can do the H-perm algorithm, which is just a sledgehammer, and then a Y2 and a hedge slammer, which is just the opposite of a sledgehammer, Y2 and then a sledgehammer. Or you can just do the beginner's method and hold the white and yellow on the left and right, and just do a sledgehammer, Y2, then another sledgehammer. And now we should come to a case that you guys will know. So we'll just put all of our corners back. Alright. And now we'll see that we just have this case where you hold the opposite colors in the front and just do a sledgehammer, Y2, and then another sledgehammer. So I'll do that. Alright, now we can see that all of our corners are in the correct place, as well as our centers. Now we have to put all of these pieces into place. So this is very easy. It may not seem like it at first, but it really isn't hard to do at all. So all you do is pick a corner. So I'll pick the yellow, orange, and blue in this case, and look for any pieces that need to go into it. So the blue and orange and the blue and yellow are already in place, so we just need the orange and yellow. So we can look around and see where that is. And you'll see this is a yellow and orange, and if you lined it up to go in, it wouldn't work because it's not in a different slice as this one is. So that means it's going to be the other orange and yellow, which is right here. So you can just move that like so that it'll go and line up with where it needs to go. But since we already have 2 correct, we don't have anything to substitute it with like that, because that would just bring out another one. So what we do is we put a random piece in to the slot and bring the slot down, turn the piece in, and bring it back up. And now we have a solved corner. So we can just pick another one. We can do the orange, blue, and white. So we'll just find a blue and orange and line that up with where it needs to go. Bring it in, move it out of the way, and bring it back like that. So now we can just do that with all the other pieces. So the white and blue is right here. So we can just line that up, bring it down, out of the way, and back up. So now we just have one more, and that's the orange and white. So if we just bring it up like that, we'll see that this, again, is the wrong piece because it's in the same slice as this big corner. So we'll find the other one, which is right here, and then we will bring the slot down, slide the piece in, and bring it back up. So now we have 2 correct corners all done. And now if we moved on to the white, blue, and red, starting with the white and blue, we'll see that the other one obviously won't fit because it is already in right here. So that's where it needs to go, but it's already in its correct corner. So all we need to do for this is pick a corner with an incorrect piece, and you just bring that down into the piece where we're trying to fix. Bring that down, rotate it so that when we bring it back up, it'll be correct. Just like that. Now we can finish this one. So we will look for the red and white, and that goes in right there. And so we'll just bring it up, out of the way, and bring that back down. So we just need to put the blue and red in now, which we'll see is right here. And of course, again, if we bring it up, there's nothing to substitute it with, so we can't do it like that. We have to bring it out of the way, bring the slot down, put the piece into the slot, and bring it back up. Now we can move on to this one. So we'll see that this piece needs to go right here. So we'll bring it down, out of the way, and bring that back up. And that conveniently solved this piece. So now we'll just need the orange and yellow. So we can do that by bringing it out of the way, bring the slot up, sliding the piece in, and bringing it back down. So now we are down to just a few more pieces, so we're almost done. So we can work on this corner now, and we'll bring this down, out of the way, and back up. And now this piece, we'll see, needs to go down to right here. So bring it down, move it out of the way, and bring it back up. So now we need the orange and green, which is right here. So we'll bring this down, aka bring the slot down, bring the piece in, slide it back up. So now we just need these last 4, I believe. So let's just work on this corner. So we can bring this piece up, slide this out of the way, and back down. Now we need to bring this piece to right here, so we'll just bring it up, out of the way, and back down. And now we have all of our corners completely solved, so we can just finish off the solve by bringing them all correctly to the center, and there we go. We have solved the Polaris cube. So I hope this tutorial was helpful for you. I know it would have been for me when I was learning, and I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd really appreciate it, and I am glad to be one of the first people to make a tutorial for this cube so that people can learn how to solve it. Anyway, don't twist the unicorns while I'm away. Bye!